Another day closer to getting eliminated from the Champions League. 2-0 was the final score in the final match of last night's stream against Barcelona in the round of 16 at the Camp Nou. Hopefully we can do something at home. Otherwise, it's going to be another year of futility for us and the nation of Croatia unless Osijek has a massive, massive run in the Europa League. But I'm not going to be holding my breath for that one. We've got Dubrava coming up first. We're out of the cup. We have a very comfortable lead in the league. If I can click on it. 19 points with 11 matches left to go. So we're probably going to finish off the season tonight, I think. Unless we make one of those runs in the Champions League. Again, from my mouth to God's ears. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate all of your support. YouTube, we're up to 161 subscribers, which is pretty damn awesome considering where we were just a couple of months ago. And one of the episodes of the most recent series in North America has gotten over 500 views since I published it a little over 3 weeks ago. So more great things are happening, and I appreciate everyone for your support, except for that one guy that seems to want to screw with me. But I'm not going to get on that soapbox again. Frank, 2 goals, 2 assists in 6 appearances as our brand new left wing. We're teaching him a new position. After paying $133 million for him, he should learn something new. Osijek gets a goal from Emilio Torroni, but only can salvage a draw at home against Galatasaray. They are going to have to do better in Turkey. Although our U19s continue to win, picking up a victory in the round of 16 in the UEFA Youth League against Galatasaray, of all teams. 4-3, your final score. Are those two-legged affairs in the Youth League? I'm not sure. We should be able to beat Dubrava quite handily, but we've said that before, haven't we? Yes, we have. Back to the normal musical vibe, I think, today. Although I've been watching a lot of, like, during my quote-unquote free time, like during my work time. Just kind of having it in the background, watching a lot of the Professor of Rock videos. And there was a fascinating one about Aha. And specifically the music video and the song, Take On Me. They originally referred to it as the Juicy Fruit song because the hook was so super sweet and catchy. That was when they first came up with it in the late 70s. They wouldn't have a hit with it till they released it in 1985. Who are we going to play where? I guess we're going to do Lieblein at the Carolero. And we'll put Braden up at the 10, I think. We'll start Sulis up there for this match. I'm going to get Frank some more game time, but Medikara will come in on the right wing in place of Juan Carlos. So it'll be Garnica, Guinuni, Petrozzolo, Gomez, Miles, Lieblein, Cara, Braden, Frank, Sulius, and Valenta against the cream puff that is Dubrava. He says with the utmost confidence in the world. Hopefully Dubrava's not wearing any variation of white. Went to the eye doctor yesterday. I think I talked about this. I've got issues with my glasses. Just because I've had them for so long. It's been 3 years, I just realized. prescription's fine, but some of like the UV coating or the blue light, whatever they put on it, has started to rub away, which creates kind of like cloudy spots that I can't clean off because it's part of the actual lens. So again, just something we have to deal with. Miles in control, playing it up. Medikara quickly into the box. Braden deep, circles it back. Kara shot blocked. Braden isn't going to be able to track that down. It will roll out for a Hajduk corner. Frank to take it. Sending it in. Sulius can't get a lot behind that one. And coming up next, one of my absolute favorite songs from the 1980s. Oreshkovich's shot was handled pretty easily there by Garnica. I get to wear the kit today with some pride. Yes, it was a League Two team, but Everton with a 3-0 victory over Doncaster. Second straight year we've beaten them in this round of the Carabao Cup. Almost a year to the day. It was August 30th last year that they played this tie. Is that Frank? Come on, Frank. Put us ahead. There it is. His third goal of the year. Our first of the night. Hajduk 1. Dubrava 0. Jean-Philippe Frank. I appreciate you, sir. Some of the most expensive goals we've ever had. Frank's got it again. His shot deflected wide. Meyer getting in front of the ball, knocking it clear. So maybe an assist for Frank? Nope. Well, it was worth a shot. Yellow card for Ivan Shkugor, one of ours. Yellow card for Tom Miles, currently one of ours. Frank in, getting it back from Medikara. Dances his way around one man. Kara with a drive. Save made by Menga. And a corner. Frank will just take it from this side, too. Anyone we may have had that could take a corner has been replaced by Frank. Frank is just coming in and taking jobs. These illegal aliens, man, coming in from France, taking all of our jobs. Taking the jobs that could potentially be done by a mediocre Croatian. Miles Valenta turns, can't sneak it in. Meshka knocking it behind. We're putting tons of pressure on Dubrava tonight. We've already attempted 6 corner kicks in the first 30 minutes of this match. So, how is everybody's Tuesday treating you? We doing okay? Any major complaints? The doctor is in. We should be winning this match 5-0. Not now. I just mean in the end. Oh, Frank missing. I just had major deja vu. I just remember one night where just nothing was working. The tactic just was completely failing. We couldn't score. We were getting scored on like it was super easy. Might have been even back in the Vukovar days. And there was a play very similar to that last highlight for Hajduk that just triggered that memory because it was almost identical. Right for Lenta. Oh, he's got Sulius around the side. Sulius shoots and tucks it home. His 4th goal of the year. Another assist for De Matteo Valenta. And it's 2-0 late in this first half. Amazingly, Sulius outran that dude, Grubor. And then Grubor found the afterburners and was able to catch up to him. We have 2.4 XG already. Frank, this one low, so Skugor will send that out pretty easily. Petrozuolo pushes it forward. Bryden, Gomez can't get it past Skugor. Skugor's all over the place. Maybe we should have kept Skugor. Well, then he makes a bad pass. Fed through, gets through. Sulius knocked down. No call. Dubrava going the other way. Brucey to Oreshkovich. Lieblein going to be called for the foul. That one they call, but not the one in the box. Got it. Obviously, the ref is a Rijeka supporter. I am curious. We're dominating the league. We're going to win the title. Like, that's going to be without a doubt, I think, this year. Especially considering, look at all the pressure we're putting on this team in the first half. This will put us up potentially, depending on what Dinamo's doing, 22 points with 10 left to play. I don't like what I saw from this team. I hate lying to them like that. All right, so Dinamo apparently is winning, so they're up 1-0 over Šibenik. But they'll still be 19 points with 10 to play. Braden, Medikara. They're just backing off of him, letting him move. Setting it in, and too close in for Mezhka. He'll handle it. So it's almost a foregone conclusion that we're going to win the title. It's just going to be such a shame that we're going to lose more ground in the European coefficients this year. But I do want to see how the other teams are doing. Even though we've got a 19-point lead, are the other teams going to prove to be good enough to start making some European runs? We can only do so much to pump them up. We've got the loan farm going. The success of that still up in the air. But obviously there are goal scorers that have been playing for these other teams. Yeah, there are guys like Skugor who seem to be the best player on the pitch for them. Although he seems to be playing awfully deep as a winger. And he's an okay player. He's got a lot of growing to do. He's only 20 years old. But he seems to be playing above his attributes. Bryden back for Kara. All plays run through that right wing. Sulius around the side. He's got Frank. And Frank missed it. Ugh. Well, that didn't go exactly the way we wanted it to go. All right. Are changes required in this match? I think they are. Let's rest up Petrozuolo, and we'll try Stipislav Vušković. Because why not? Christian Bryden, you're doing okay. Let's get in Hofsteinson and we'll swamp him with Sulius. I'm enjoying Bjarni Hofsteinson a lot more than I thought I would. I think it's because we were forced to put him in one match, and then he did well, and we're like, oh, great. And can y'all believe this is the 100th stream of this Build a Nation save? I'm curious how many we ultimately did for Malaga. Those 10 seasons. The arm of my chair has come undone. Late throw-in, but this should just end it. Frank into the middle, picked off by Leshker. And there is the final whistle. Where is my Discord? There we go. Gotta celebrate a Croatian victory or a Croatian team victory. Gotta celebrate us. So it's time to prepare for Barcelona. Barcelona at home. Istra's now up to 13 points. They found a nice new resurgence. It may not be too late for them to survive. They could potentially still overtake Šibenik. Things very tight between 2nd and 5th, to be perfectly honest. So that's not terrible. Six unbeaten. Sulius gets the job done. Doesn't win player of the match, however, somehow. And disappointingly underperforming our XG once again. Mehdi Kara is now happy to stay. He's no longer concerned with his playing time. Our U19s just beat Goritza. They're still in 4th, but only 8 points behind Rijeka. Wow, some of these guys are pretty dreadful. I had them all on my potential Wonder Kid list. Still have Bernardo Fernandez. He's got the speed. It's everything else that's kind of... Let's mark him as not interested. We'll keep our eye on these other guys still. Georgios Googly Eyes. At Borussia Dortmund. 21 years old. Still has a ton of potential. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Good tackling. His jumping reach is lacking. Hakeem Paul we've already looked at. Noah Brower we've looked at a ridiculous number of times. Evita Drushek, yeah, he's just mediocre. We have no room for mediocre. We've got plenty of room for mediocre, but there are mediocre. We're not going to like seek out new levels of mediocre. Oh my God, a potential 3.5 stars for our top talent in our youth intake. 4th best youth intake in the entirety of Europe. And this is what we get. Villabald, I almost said Villabad. A 5'5" defender. With no pace. Terrible off the ball. Decent positioning. I guess his teamwork and bravery are good, but... Holy hell, man. Svetlan Palaversa. How are we supposed to use our youth system if this is what we're getting? Peter Matkovic. I mean, he's actually not terrible. Sorry, I just got distracted by Jamie Dunlop. He's not terrible, but he's fairly bad. Bernard Lujic. Like, what is there I'm supposed to be excited about with this guy? Unambitious. An unambitious leader. Love that in a player. I can't look at them anymore. I don't think I need to add Jean-Philippe to my kicking duties. I think he's been integrated in successfully, don't you? Roman Lucier, a mediocre Kosovan in Italy. All right, Bartow is happy to stay here. So our dynamics have to be improving. We've got good team cohesion, very good atmosphere on the way up, very good managerial support. BKO, Stipe Galic, and Dobrovolje Savic are all still asking to leave. They're not quite happy with their lot in life here yet. I don't want to hear about Ricardinho's loan agreement. It's up to Goritza to play him. Or Lokomotiva, wherever the hell he is. They think I should bring back Emiliano Torrone. I don't necessarily disagree. I like him. He wouldn't be a starter for us. He's obviously doing very well where he is. All right, we'll leave Braden in. Erwan Bartow is coming in. Juan Carlos is coming in. Guinuni is going to go off. Garcete is back. Let me get Guinuni at least on the bench. If I can find him. There he is. In place of BKO. We don't need BKO there. Garnica's going to be in goal. It's going to be Garcete, Petrozuolo, and Gomez. With Miles and Lieblein. Umberto Didenko is still not ready, right? No, still injured. Back to full training in about a week or so. So he'll be ready for the next round of the Champions League should we survive. Now, we've got a 2-goal deficit that we need to make up. Hopefully, Frank Bartow, Valenta, and Juan Carlos can help with that. But I don't like the position that we are currently in. So, we're going to play the song. We're going to get the team pumped up as we head into the locker room. Give them the old revenge team talk. Tell them they can make a difference. Always seems to at least get them in a semi-positive mood. As we are going out there, Garnica, Garcete, Petrozuolo, Gomez, Miles, Lieblein, Juan Carlos, Bryden, Frank, Bartow, and Valenta. Against Barca in the, there's a little extra girth on that narrow formation. So if they're going to try to clog up the middle, we want to make sure that we go wide. Barca coming in the red and blue stripes. We are in the home whites with gray. I mean, our entire team is taller than theirs. And we are underway. Valentine is it back. Petrozuolo, Lieblein, into the middle. Can't find Braden. Vinicius sending it forward. Not the Vinicius we know. Oh, God, what a throw by Vandenbush. Like, that was a killer throw. And I mean, he went right to the goalkeeper. Still impressive. Lieblein to Bartow. It's got runners forward. Juan Carlos. Lays it back. Gomez pushing it ahead. Back to Juan Carlos. Back to the goal. He's got Braden. God, you had Bartow right in the middle. He was right there. Look at him. He's standing right there. Why would you shoot it on goal? Oh, God. This game's already getting my blood pressure up, and it literally just started. Oh, by Gianluca Petrozzuolo sneaking in from the back post. With the finish, it's Hajduk 1, Barca 0. So it's 2-1 Barca on the tie. But we're only 2 minutes and change into this match. So flick-on header didn't find its original target, but it did find Petrozzuolo. Bessie is injured. So we're going to tackle him hard. We're going to put him onto his weaker foot, and we are going to... Wait, that's Barry. Never mind. Bessie. Let's go. Let's go. To rock his world. Vandenbush with it wide. Back in the interior to Wesley. Before he drops it back to Marie. Bassioli. Up for Bessie. Turning it over to Lieblein. Juan Carlos has men in front. Come on, man. Over to Lieblein. Who waits. Blocked. Frank's got it. Loses it to Sissoko. Who does he think he is? Beto? Just like dribbling into traffic? Yes, I'm going to use references from this afternoon's match. Just deal with it. Villela back to Ferrar. Up the sideline, trying to cut it into the middle. Turns it over to Petrozzuolo, but it's one back. Basse's got it. Gomez sweeps it away. Lieblein forward. Valenta nods it down. He's got Braden. Drops it for Bartow. He's got Valenta in behind the defense, and Valenta shoots, scores, but is deemed to be offside. Come on, guys. Let's go. Bartow, 4 men around him. Frank loses it. Petrozzuolo. There's Valenta. This time he's onside, but he missed it. Goal kick, but we are sniffing at the goal. Sent wide. Settled by Petrozzuolo. Waits for guys to get forward. Why is nobody getting forward? Are we not counterattacking? Is that what's happening here? Juan Carlos up the sideline looking for Valenta. Bassioli gets in front of it. Ferrar to Sioni. Back for Villela. Barry now in the middle. Vinicius. Finds Sissoko. Sioni. Somebody get on him, please. All right, 2 guys, and they do nothing. Into the middle. Drop back. Vinicius blocked. Miles clears it. Bartow. Over for Valenta. Moves it right to Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos tripped up by Ferrar. It's going to be a free kick outside of the box. One more step, and it would have been a penalty. But here comes Bartow. They're going to put it in right there. It's going to go off the wall and out. Corner kick. Irwan Bartow. In. Oh, Garcete can't get there. Vandenbush, though, clears it just to Bartow. Braden, Miles, Gomez to Petrozzuolo. Back for Gomez. Oh, come on. We don't have worked the ball into the box. Only one other goal in the Champions League so far. It's Arsenal trailing Porto 1-0. We're only in the 19th minute, so I'm not going to get overly excited. Vandenbush up ahead. What are you doing? Why are you hanging back? Oh, because he was like, oh, I'll just win it in a couple more seconds. Don't worry about it. Lieblein and Garcete. Irwan Bartow. Braden. Valenta. Through ball. Has Bartow. Edge of the box. He'll chip the goalkeeper and score. 20th goal of the year for Irwan Bartow, and it's a whole new ball game. 2-2 on aggregate. Let's go. As we demand more from our team because we're not giving enough. Frank to throw it in. Gets it back from Lieblein along the sideline. Miles to Petrozzuolo. He's got space. Out wide. Juan Carlos into the middle. Dealt with by Bassioli. Only as far as Gomez. Back to Juan Carlos. Pushing it deep into the middle, but Marl, he'll handle. That's an L, isn't it? I told you, smudgy spectacles. I made the decision not to, and I made this decision a couple of years ago. That's why you guys have only known me with my glasses. But I made the decision to not do contacts. Not that I don't enjoy not having to wear glasses, Dealing with the contacts, though, was a lot. And I used to get in the bad habit of falling asleep in them and, like, wearing them for much longer than I should have, which was causing damage to my eyes. So, 6-1. All right, Barry offside. Let's go. I honestly did not think we were going to see this many highlights in the first 25 minutes of this match. Bartow, too far in front of his man. Can't pick out Di Valenta. Wesley. To the right, Vandenbush. Vinicius. To Sissoko. Looking to switch it over to Farrar. Looking for Sione. Miles. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? And Barcelona's going to have a chance to come back into this one with a frickin' penalty. They've done almost nothing all match long. And Guernica's going to need to come up massive here, which he doesn't. Third goal of the tie for Donatin Bessie. And Barca back up ahead, 3-2. What a load of crap. And every time we win it, we can't hold on to it. There we go. Come on. Come on. What the hell? No, how do we have zero space? Who is that? Oh, good Lord. Franck to Bartow. Like, we have players with tremendous vision, and even I can see which guys are open. And it's not the ones they're passing to. Franck gets it back. Arcete. We see another goal, and we just tie it again. So we need 2 more to win. Instead of the 1. Played in. Oh, what a finish by Erwan Bartow. Wow, what an absolute strike of a delivery. I mean, this dime from Juan Carlos. Just to the left of the penalty spot, launching himself in the air is Erwan Bartow. Hajduk 3, Barca 1. We are back even, 3-3. Deep throw-in. How did he win that? How did Lieblein not win that? Oh, Vinicius hits the post. Lieblein for Franck. Heavy touch, swept away Vandenbush, but Bartow's got it. Garcete, the Lieblein. Dribbles his way out of trouble. Garcete. Intercepted by Barry. Played up. Sissoko makes a move. Petrozuolo. What a challenge. It's out for Barca corner, but we're not going to get to see it. We just need to take a... I can't. Like, I don't think my heart can take extra time in penalties. I don't think it's fair. Man City with a 2-0 lead over Marseille. Milan and Newcastle now tied at 1. Still no score between Spurs and PSG. Arsenal leading Porto, as we mentioned earlier, by a score of 1-0. 2 minutes to go until the half, and maybe a final gasp here. Lieblein to Franck. Bartow looking for Franck again. Negated by Vandenbush. Up to Barry. See, Barry's got tons of space. Luckily, Lieblein does a good job of anticipating where he was going. Guernica fakes out the pressure. Gomez, Juan Carlos. To Valenta. Valenta deep. Into the middle. Bartow off of the crossbar. Are you joking? And cleared away. Free kick is going to be called. I guess offside or something. 3-1 your score at the half. I can't believe that worked. All right. Bartow is composed once again. I threw him off with my team talk, telling them I didn't like what I saw from them, even though he has just been fantastic. Nice defensive play in the early going in the second half by Juan Carlos. Garcete, the lead line quickly out wide. Franck. Goes wider. Now comes in. Puts it off of the butt of the defender Vandenbush. And it's out for a corner. Frank will take it. Let's go. Oh. Played in and Marl will just... No, it is Marie. Let's... Once and for all. It is Antoine Marie. He's a nice looking player. Imagine that. Barcelona has a very good, nice, very well attributed goalkeeper. All right, Lieblein wins it back. Guys, come on. Maybe we need to go a little more direct. Just to get away from this pressure. Frank across. Juan Carlos. Oh, he blasted it. I think that would have been his 10th, maybe 11th goal of the year if he had managed to find the back of the net. Ferrar throwing it in. We're in the 50th minute. I feel like we're playing full match. Oh my God, how many guys forward are they going to get? All right, we're going to go a little bit more direct with our passing. Because I'm thinking with the pressure that they're putting on, we may need to not take home runs. But just be a little bit less predictable. And yet the passing seems to have gotten shorter. Oh, what a move by Frank. Gets past one man. In the middle, Bryden. Wide, Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos feeds Valenta. I think he was offside. He hit the crossbar anyway. Demanding more. Sent over. Bartow. Can't get enough power behind that header. Good play by Vandenbush. Marie has a lot of options short. Finally rolls it out to Wesley. Barry, being chased after, will dish it to Vandenbush. Across for Wesley. Villela. Wesley. Back to Marie. Left side this time, Bassioli. Up ahead, Miles tries to get in front of it. Bessie quickly to Sissoko. Sissoko switches it over to Ferrar. Seone to Vinny. Bessie shoots. Guernica makes the save. I honestly thought that they were going to score right then and there. Come on, Frank. In. Garcetti. Yeah, baby. Kevin Garcetti. You can't teach 6'7". Third goal of the year. 4-1 Hajduk. 4-3 on aggregate over Barca. But we still have a lot of football left to play. More than 30 minutes to go, and Miles has picked up an injury. Petrozuolo is going to slide up into that position. Salum Ambundo is going to come in. He's not... Yeah, he's going to play the libero. He's feeling a little anxious. Hopefully, we are not making a massive, massive mistake. Christian Braden not having a very good match. Why are all the people I want to bring in feeling anxious? I don't know, but Frank's got it. Gomez sprays it to Juan Carlos. Bryden around the side. Juan Carlos has it. Oh, and he tucks it home. His 10th of the year. Juan Carlos scores. It's 5-3 on aggregate to Hajduk. Yeah, let's make those changes now. We're also going to shout calm down to... Oh, they're calm now. Everyone feels good now. Frank descended in. 20 minutes from victory. Garcet, just wide. Almost his second corner goal. Milan with the 2-1 lead over Newcastle now. Still no score between Spurs and Paris Saint-Germain. Porto losing at home to Arsenal still, 1-0. Lieblein, knocked off it. Garcete stepping up, gets to Petrozuolo, flipping it, corner of the box. Franck makes a nice nifty move. Franck, his shot will be blocked by Villela and go out for another corner. Well, thank you very much. Hello, Hajduk fan. I'm a Hajduk fan now, too. Not born that way. But we are, we did not look very good in the away leg at the Camp Nou. We lost 2-0 to Barcelona. Went up 2-0, only to cede the lead once again off of a penalty. But here we are, 8 minutes remaining. And we have ourselves a 2-goal lead, which I have a feeling is going to become a 1-goal lead, like right here. Wesley, look how wide open he is. Vinicius Garnica making a massive save. But it looks like he was offside anyway. Well, how are you? Welcome in. This is our 100th stream here. And thank you very much for following the program as well. I certainly appreciate that. Garay into the middle. Yeah, he finds Mikoro Sissoko, who was onside. 5-2. It's now 5-4 on aggregate with less than 3 minutes to play. Petrozuolo to Juan Carlos. Blocked by Mar. Taken over by Vinicius. You've got to be joking. I just feel it. I feel it coming. Typical higher rep Champions League BS. Come on! Come on! Thank you. Jeez Louise. 6 minutes added on. Bartow with the corner. Please ice this. Oh! Gomez hits the post and the second attempt is wide. You can't make this up. I want to put on time wasting, but I know it's not going to help us. Franck delivers. Gomez misses. It's cleared. Tracked down Juan Carlos. Up for Franck. Back for Ambundo. Gomez. Ambundo. Petrozuolo to Soulius. The Greek freak with it wide. In for Juan Carlos. He'll lose it to Villela and Marie. Sends it. Headed forward. Ambundo settles it down. 45 seconds left to go. Franck to Gomez. And Osvaldo Gomez. His third of the year off of the cheeky set piece. I love it. 6-4. Hajduk. There you go, David. I was wondering where you were hiding out. And we're still going. Soulius. Franck taken down. Get Flores out of here. And it's all over. It's all over. Hajduk split with a 6-2 win at home. Knocks off Barca 6-4 on aggregate. We are moving on to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And honestly, I feel like it can only get easier from here. I know. Commentator's curse gets a death. Rat Kingo, welcome in. Thank you very much for popping in the chat for the first time. Same with you, Yusuf Meister. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Scotty, how you doing? Welcome back. Copium. What's copium mean? Did you see this is our... That was our youth intake. It was... pathetic. Pathetic. Erwan Bartow picking up another Player of the Match award. Only his 6th. I feel like he got so many more. Maybe it's because he got them like all like bunched up together. All right, we've got Rijeka coming up in 3 days. We've had their number. They're currently sitting 3rd, I want to say, on the table. 5th. They're in 5th. They have dropped down below Slaven Belupo and Osijek. Osijek coming on. Now, Osijek had won a championship one of those years. So it's not like they are not used to being around this level of success. We have nobody in the Conference League. Osijek, though, needs to win in Turkey. They've got to take it in Istanbul against Galatasaray. If they do, we'll have 2 teams in the quarterfinal, and they did not. Galatasaray winning 1-0. Osijek is out. So it's all down to us. We are at 10.64. Jesus. An absolutely tragic year in Build a Nation. France is almost going to knock us back down into 6th. And we're down within 4 points of Portugal as well. 5 full points behind Germany. How is Germany getting all of these points? Understood. Understood. I don't know who we're going to be taking on in the next round of the Champions League, however, because that draw ain't happened yet. We have already qualified for the Europa League for next year, which is ridiculous with 10 matches left. In fact, if we look at the math, so we're 19 points ahead of Dinamo and Slaven Belupo. We have a game in hand on Slaven Belupo, so they've got 9 left. So their max number of points after 9 matches would be 27. So that would put them at 74. So we need 8 points. 8 points. 9. We need a combination of 8 points between us winning and Slaven Belupo / Dinamo losing. Well, I guess Dinamo could potentially have 30 points. All right, we're going to rotate. Not that, though. Didenko is not coming back for this. I forgot I had switched Miles to a ball-winning midfielder. And it wasn't for Miles, it was for somebody else, but I guess it stuck. Who do I want to play here? Yeah, let's put Tom Miles there. We'll give Kranisic a start. We're going to switch back to the Segundo Volante. Juan Carlos. Lieblin's not going to play there. I don't know why I keep switching these guys. Chef Boyardee will start. Bartow will not. Well, we'll give Stipe Galic a start, and we'll put in Bernard Brahia. He hasn't played a lot. We'll leave Juan Carlos out there. And by the way, hello, David. I'm saying that to the David in YouTube, and not the version of you hanging out in Twitch. What's up, not me? You just missed it, dude. We won 6-2 on the night, 6-4 on aggregate. We beat Barca, and we're moving on to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We also need 11 points. Let's say 11 points. In order to... 11 points in our final 10 matches to secure the championship. I'd never heard the phrase before. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Yes, cope I'm shocked I didn't hear it. There's a whole half of America that suffers from it. Antunes to clear it. Gomez dropping it down, but only as far as Pobor. Yes, I know the definition of cope. I just never... Oh, it's internet slang. Dude, I'm gonna be 50. You expect me to know all the internet slang? How dare you? You naive children. Although, David, you're older than I am, aren't you? Apparently that text was from an hour ago. Rick is kind of taking it to us at the moment. Although nice calm work by Garcete, but Juan Carlos just turning it over. So what is happening with my phone here? And Mate Pobor just scored. Oh, just perfect. So I gotta fix something. All right, Boyardi gets it back from Miles, throws it in the middle. Brahia looking for Valente, blocked by Jakub Elshik, another former Hajduk property. Maybe he's a current Hajduk property that we've just loaned out. I don't remember. Juan Carlos takes the shot. Matheson forced to make the save. Sent in by Chef Boyardee, headed away, and here goes Espinosa. Because naturally, Rijeka can counterattack. Yeah, I totally thought we were going to get bounced out of the Champions League. We are still having a god-awful year in the coefficients. It was honestly because Karlovac got... They got bounced and didn't make the group stage. Because then anything that we did was... And Istra doing terribly. And 3 of the 6 teams that got in not getting out. Yeah, no, it's just disappointing that we may drop all the way to 6th. Like, I was okay kind of hanging out in 5th for a little bit. All right, Miles is incredibly tired. And Juan Carlos has a knock, so... I'm making 2 changes a little over 30 minutes into this match because I can. So another heavily rotated team in the league. I did not rotate the goalkeeper. And we run the risk of losing to Rijeka for the first time in like 3 years, I feel like. I mean, there's still plenty of time left. There were so many highlights in that Barca match. I mean, obviously with 8 goals scored, but like we played an entire match's worth of highlights in the first like 25 minutes of that match. And we're running into a situation again where guys are like saying, I want more playing time. Give me more playing time, or give so-and-so more playing time. And then I do it. And they either play like garbage, or they're all nervous and apprehensive and whatnot. Like if you are going to complain about, if you're going to complain about not playing, then you better damn well be ready when I give you the call. I think I berated the team just at halftime. Yeah, I know. Like, that is the challenge with the Build a Nation save, though. Is there's only so much you can do about everybody else. I've tried. We proved that with Vukovar. All right. You're done. He's made way too many mistakes. Stipe Galic is... He's either wanted more time, or if people... Or he's been, like, getting in with other guys who are saying, give me more playing time. He's like, yeah, I'm mad because he's not playing. Then do better. I mean, I know we're only 3 days removed from an incredibly emotional matchup at home against Barcelona. This is on the road. Not a ton to play for because everybody knows that the championship is pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. Oh, nice pickoff by Boyardi. And he's got so much speed, but just no pace in that situation. Nice finish by Mehdi Kara. 3rd goal of the year. I take it back. He scores the most expensive goals. I'm going to need more coffee soon. Oh! Osvaldo Gomez could score 3 times the number of goals he does. He just misses by that much. There you go. Just keep dribbling into trouble. Kranasec, Scott Valenta coming back for it. Gomez, Petrozuolo, back for Gomez. Come on, guys, come on. Make a move. Let's tie this thing up. Valenta can't find an inroad into the box. Now there's one. Ha! What a finish. Goal number 14 on the year for Di Matteo Valenta. It's 2-2. 2-2. Another good back-checking job by Shep Boyardee. Lieblein gets it through the Kranasech. Trying to get it to Kara. Abiodun, that was weird. He was going like this, and then as soon as he touched it, he knew exactly where to go. We are demanding more. How about a corner kick goal? Rune Lieblein sends it in. Sulius, how did he not score? Either way. Oh, Jakub Elshik. Holy hell. Boyardee can't get it past Lagos. Abiodun, the only one in the area. Seriously. Gomez knocks it free, but can't keep it in. Mboum coming in for Lemsagam. Less than 20 minutes remaining. Perfect opportunity for us to go ahead 3-2 right here. Valenta to Medikara. Nice first touch. Pushes it deep into the middle. Sulius falling backwards. Doesn't get enough behind that header. Gomez, Rijeka. What am I talking about? Medikara, Valenta. Right into Mathiasen. $45 million for Pedri? I don't know, man. That seems a little low. Well, come on. How many times were I getting like 40 million, 60 million offers for William Teeth before they just came in at the release clause? I think it was was it 120? I think it was 120. Perea behind everybody. Cleared away Petrozuolo. Gets it along the far sideline. Kevin Garcete. Up ahead. Rune Lieblein in the middle. Perea feeds Medikara out wide and deep. Has to circle back. Kranasech. I gave you the opportunity, dude, and you just freaking blew it. I mean, he came back and played good defense in the end, but Sulius. Di Matteo Valenta. Into trouble. Sulius wide. Oh. Lieblein, Kranasech. Oh, edge of the box, and it's cleared by Espinoza. Garcete, we are definitely making a push. Perea, Petrozuolo, the Lieblein. That took a deflection. That totally looked like it took a deflection. I mean, the draw is not the worst thing in the world. We were losing 2-0. As long as we don't give up the point. The freak is just all over that goal. Chipped in looking for Poborg. Garnica. 20 seconds of stoppage time remaining. Rolls it out as Valdo Gomez will wait. Played into the middle. Petrozuolo. Kranasech across. Lieblein. Playing it up. Medikara. Chested into space. And that's going to do it. Full time open. Why do they even bother? Why do they even bother? We absolutely should have won that match. Lewandowski missed the chance for Barca that you would have complained about if being it being unrealistic if you saw it on FM. So 20 points is our new lead with 9 to play. Medikara picks up the man of the match. Yes, I did slam my team, even though we just went 7 unbeaten in a row. Chef Boyardee picking up a yellow. He'll be out for the next match, which I guess is fine. All right, so we've got Belupo and then Goritza, and then our scheduled first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal. Still don't know against who. Crossed him wide open at the back post. Keeper stranded at the front post. Somehow managed to spread his legs and kick it exactly the right speed to let it go between his legs. Like, was he, like, trying to, like, go in a way where he would just, like, redirect the ball in? And he misjudged the timing of his foot movement? I forgot we heard this the other night. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Sure, give Dominic Ponic a... who the hell is Dominic Ponic? Oh, that wasn't... Dominic Ponic isn't the player. With suspicious minds. I was just looking at my background. It seemed like there was light missing. There's not, but... you should be able to beat him. Lucas Zidane, as you remember, is incredibly inconsistent. It's amazing. I have scrub players, scrubs to me. I have scrub players that are making their national teams and regular starters that are not. All right, there are 8 teams remaining in the Champions League. Arsenal, Bayern, Hajduk Split, Inter Milan, Man City, Napoli, Newcastle, and Spurs. So 4 Premier League teams, 1 Bundesliga team, 2 Serie A teams, and us. So odds are pretty good we're going to get a Champions League team. Odds are also pretty good at least one Champions League team will not, or a Premier League team will knock out another. Like City versus Spurs, for example. I kind of want Napoli again. I want my revenge on Napoli. We're a much better team now. It's either Napoli, Arsenal, or Newcastle. I don't want Arsenal. They're going to give me Arsenal. Or can we get revenge against Newcastle? They're giving me Arsenal. I knew it. What? It's like beyond a shadow of a doubt. Newcastle's got Napoli. So that's the quarterfinals. If we somehow make it past Arsenal, we're going to take on Man City Spurs. It's just the way. No! We get the winner of Napoli Newcastle. We, the winner of our tie, that is. I mean, we're in... I guess all I'll say is we're in the semifinals or the quarterfinals. I think beating Barca should say enough. All right, we're going to play through the Slaven Blupo match, so I'm going to get myself some more coffee and stuff. Why would Jamie Dunlop? Well, dagnabbit. Thank you for letting me. I can't tell because it's so small on my screen. Oh, yeah. God, that's terrible. I don't understand why that happens. Unai Aregi. 20-year-old Spaniard we brought in. Zapata is not. No. This is like the ultimate rotation. I mean, I get that we don't need to win, but can we at least try? Let's try no, let's not and say we did. Is Boyardee tired? Oh, he's suspended. Duh. What about Franck? Not Kronisec. Guinuni will play there. No, shut up. Don't start with me, man. Hey, I got to see what some of these guys can do eventually, right? And I got some guys who are very unhappy about their playing time. And it doesn't matter if we win these. And as long as I'm not playing my 6th-string 13-year-old goalkeeper, I'll be fine. We just pump up the team, we'll demand more, and we'll tell them that they're not doing good enough at the half. We're at home against Slaven Blupo. As long as we can keep Kiono home at bay. I mean, our lead over Dinamo is now just 17 points. But it's fine. We got the Greek Freak in there. We've got Petrozuolo. We've got Aregi. Osvaldo Gomez is still in there. Medikara, man of the match last week. We absolutely got... That was terrible. Every crappy play that we've made so far has been made by a starting player. Medikara looking for Sulius, but Signone comes out and grabs it. And you know what? Maybe I will play my 6th choice 13-year-old goalkeeper. Thank you very much. Not me, you did miss my absolutely stellar youth intake. My DOF pity signed 4. Just 4. the fourth best youth system in Europe would actually generate a player once in 11 years. You know what I don't pity? Whoever chooses to manage Chelsea in this in FM25. Do you know how many times they're going to have to deal with conversations about players unhappy with playing time? It'll be insane. You wish coaches under you, your ass man, U19 coach, etc., would adopt your tactical ideals. I mean, I know the U19s employ the same tactical setup. Is that what you mean, or you mean something different? Bernard Peria, goal number 2. Oh, got it. You wish that, well, I feel like some of those things I feel are hard, even though they're like randomly generated for different guys. I feel like they're kind of hard coded in there. It's kind of, you got them. You gets what you gets, and you don't get subsets. You want to spread not me ball by training up an ass man and sending him to... Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine if that's how you could do a Build a Nation save? It'll be like the Mike Holmgren coaching tree, you know? Yeah, exactly. I was using the NFL as an example, but just because I don't have a lot of... I don't know who used to work for whom. But, like, yeah, you've got a number of guys who used to work for Bill Belichick, and a number of guys who used to work for, well, back in the day, Buddy Ryan, and, geez, oh my God, I can't remember. Andy Reid. Oh, great ball through front. Nice defensive play by Signone. Perea across, Petrozzuolo and Signone, perfect. I am going to sim the end of the season, I think, once we have won the title. And yes, we are going to actually watch the trophy lift, assuming that it happens. The one thing that's ticking me off in my Costa Rica save is that, so you know the playoff system is, you've got semifinals, a final, and the grand final. 4 teams make the playoffs, but the one in the top seed automatically makes the grand final. So whatever happens, if they lose one of the ties before, they're still in the grand final. But if they win the final, they don't bother to play the grand final. But if you win the title by winning the final, you get no trophy lift. Nice goal by Franck. 4th of the year. Like, it's the worst thing in the world. Like, first off, it's confusing. And there's no indication you've actually won anything. And then, because you have won, those games just get wiped off of your schedule. Well, they never get put on in the first place, but... And it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, you won. It's like the FA just like comes unprepared. Oh shit, they won. Yes, we have. I like the knee slides. Headed forward. Thamil. Alfrendai. Thamil. What a save by Garnica. Yernerherm. Get away. Come on. Oh. I wanted to see Orega charge after it. Hey, I mean, if other people want to participate in the same way that David participates, you are more than welcome to. If you are not going to participate like David does, then don't criticize him. He's enjoying himself. He's contributing to the stream. He's making me happy. I like seeing the positive reactions, whether they be spinny Hajduks or knee slides. I'm just covering my base. I want to make sure that there is no criticism. Because any criticism would be wholly unfounded. There are new episodes of Only Murders in the Building out. How are you guys letting me stream tonight? I could be just laying back watching TV. Beef Fork, welcome in. How you doing? Be nice to have a knee slide from a good footballer, but hey, so far I am thoroughly enjoying Tim Irabunum. I'm getting a little cheesed off at Dwight McNeil though. Like I felt like they weren't winning at one point, but I felt like he was trying to do too much himself, and like he didn't need to get that little glancing touch on the ball to score the first goal. He basically stole it from Irabunum. It was like when me and my kid would play Rocket League. Oh, settled down by Iregi. Frank to Medi Kara, and Kara scores. That's my concern as well. I mean, I need to see more from Spurs. How did Oregi not get credited with an assist? I mean, I'm Spurs didn't really look great against Everton. Everton looked bad against Spurs. Two of those goals should never have been scored. Pickford made a colossal mistake, and then on the corner he didn't come out for it like he normally does. I think those goals were given, and I'm not trying to take away anything from Spurs, but I think the 4-0 score flattered them. That's what I'm saying. It says more about Everton than Spurs. So I'm not trying to like crap on Spurs, but I'm also telling them like Nami said, it's a little too early to make any. No. I think they'll get their crap together. They started off similarly last year, and the year before, and the year before that. And last year, they would have finished comfortably away from relegation without the points deductions. I think this match against Doncaster Rovers was just what they needed. Although, last year they weren't really able to parlay their success in the Cup as well as I would have hoped they would have. But I think it gave them an opportunity to get used to actually playing again. And I think that, pass choice was far superior than before. Take the actual bottom three out of last season standings, and 12th isn't that special. Okay. I mean, I'm trying very hard. I'm trying very hard to be calm, diplomatic, and not take things personally or get personal. But when you have a top 6 team that is only top 6 because they're 6th, maybe not talk. I think Everton has made good moves. They just need to let them out into the wild. And I think that's part of, so able to actually get like real minutes in Dyer's legs. Getting a little more time on the pitch for Lindstrom. I kind of like Lindstrom so far. Irabunum, I like him so far. And getting Jake O'Brien out there, like finally being able to potentially see what these signees can do, because honestly, Irabunum's the only one that's had a real look over the first couple of matches, and he was head and shoulders the best Everton player on the pitch week 1 against Brighton. Like, not even close. Head and shoulders best. Origi impressed in his debut. Of course he did. He's a good player. Eight in a row without a loss. And we're going to be playing the next one without Guinuni, but that's also fine. Still 20 points ahead. Game in hand for Dinamo. Game in hand for Osijek. But we are inching closer and closer. We have 8 matches left. We could end on as many as 94 points, which I think would be a league record. I mean, we won last year on 88. 83 the year before for Rijeka. 87, 83, 85, 84, 89 for Rijeka. 78 points. 71 points won the league in 2032. 77, that was the one. Oh, we were 1 point back. We just we couldn't do it at the end. What year did we get relegated? 78 points won the league for Rijeka the year we got relegated. And it could have been Hajduk, man. It could have been Hajduk. Yes, we finished 15th. Again, I wouldn't call it a cheating deduction. B4, thank you very much for the follow.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Not making enough money to cover all of your expenses isn't cheating. Getting the team, the organization that owns you to throw in a sponsorship for the amount of money you need to not fail FFP, that's cheating. How Chelsea can spend like $1.5 billion or whatever they spent this year and not be in violation? Oh, absolutely consistent mismanagement. You will not find an Everton supporter that will not back up claims of consistent mismanagement. Osijek beat Dinamo, so 20 points it is. Four points away from the championship. We could potentially. So if they both lose and we win, we go up 23 points with 7 to go. We could potentially, in our next match against Gorica, win the title with 7 to go. Which I think is something we did last year as well. I think we picked up with 7 to go. Was it against Gorica or Dubrava or Whatever. We simmed it. We're not going to make that same mistake this time around. I need more coffee. I need some actual water and stuff. I will be back. Try not to rag on Everton too much when I'm gone. Okay? Thanks. Hi, Herdyman. I saw you there. I wanted to acknowledge you before I stepped away. Good win for us today. I think we looked much better. Feel free to ask questions away. Herdyman is an actual, real. I mean, I'm an Everton supporter, but Herdyman comes by it a little bit more honestly than I do. I just kind of picked him and said, that's my team. That is true. But I think we made better choices. And certainly being able to get some balls into space that we actually could catch up to and not be overtaken by Van de Ven. Hey, it was a better win than last year. Yes, he's a Scouser. All right, be right back. Sorry, to go find my water bottle. Hello, everybody. What's up, Dill? See, the problem with needing new management for Everton is that we desperately need new management. But because of the poor management, especially over the last 12 months, you know, with all of the extra loans we've taken out from the people that should have bought us, any savvy investor is going to stay as far away as possible. Like, I can't see the situation getting any better. Would I rather everything go down this year, spend a couple of years in the championship getting the finances together, or continue in the Prem, sitting mid to lower table every year? Can you even afford to think about that with how much the new stadium will cost? Well, has cost. Cost Spurs for a few transfer windows at least. I think... Oh, what's up? That's why Dill was throwing in there. Appreciate you, Dill. Welcome in. How you doing? What do I think of Jose Mourinho's team, Fenerbahce? I kind of have no love lost for Fenerbahce, to be perfectly honest with you. After spending a decent amount of time in the Turkish top flight in my journeyman save this year, you know, Fenerbahce was kind of... They could, but they'd have to... So it's the risk of the amount of money that we owe to, you know, 777 and to the other guy whose name is escaping me right now. Dude, we are doing good. We just pulled off, not just, we were down 2-0 to Barcelona after the first leg in the round of 16 in the Champions League. Then we came and beat them at home 6-2. I am an Eagles fan, yes. Well, it's like $400 million in new loans, let alone whatever money was owed before. See, the problem is, so Everton had a setup very much like Chelsea with Usmanov. I haven't, my fantasy draft isn't until next week. That is very, very, very true. But Barca has the income to back it up, though. Everton just doesn't. So Chelsea under Abramovich was very similar to what Everton had with Usmanov. Yeah, it really is. I mean, obviously there are ticket sales. We have the ticket sales. But we don't have like that worldwide merchandising that other teams get. Brown, Gibbs, Hurts, and Smith. Really, Hurts went that high. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a good choice. The thing is, I may not be able to be in attendance for my draft. Not that it matters. I'm a terrible drafter. I won the league a couple of years ago. Half-point PPR. Just still with him going in the first round. And odd him going ahead of Mahomes. Although he had a fantastic training camp. He went 374 passes, I think, without throwing an interception. Which either says a lot about him or a lot about our defensive backs. All right, we'll fully scout him. Yeah. Ugh. So the amount of interest we must be paying, like I just think it's going to get worse before it gets better. And the fact that like, we just can't. I'm so aggravated right now at Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I am having so much difficulty putting it into words. Because he's obviously not happy staying here. And it's showing in his play. But because it's showing in his play as dramatically as it is, he is devaluing himself in the market. So because of his attitude, he is guaranteeing he's not going anywhere. And maybe not guaranteeing. I mean, we might pull something off. But we're not going to get value for Dominic Calvert-Lewin because Dominic Calvert-Lewin is showing absolutely zero value. And we've had far too many guys play like they don't care. And I'm counting Ashley Young there. I'm disappointed with Tarkovsky. I know he's got an injury and he's trying to play through it. It's obviously disappointing that Jared Branthwaite has been out. And I'm a little disappointed with Dyche not really giving the opportunities to the new signees that he should have before today. I like Jack Harrison a lot, but let's see what Ndiaye can do. Decore is another one of those guys where when he's on, great, but they're fewer and farther between. You know, get the hungry guy. And I'm upset still last year that, I mean, he stuck with, and I'm not saying that we should fire Sean Dyche. I think Sean Dyche is the best manager for this team now and in the past. Like, we've been through enough with these crazy managers. And I think we have been quick to pull the trigger. I still marvel at the fact that we ever had Carlo Ancelotti on our touchline. Such a shame that he couldn't stick around, but I get it. Now, see, I wasn't around for that. What do I think of Beto? I generally like him. And I've already alluded and made comments about this, Fafundo. His vision today scared me. There were times where he could have made a fantastic pass for an easy goal opportunity, and he held on to it. I like him. I think he could thrive not being under the shadow of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I think if we move Calvert-Lewin, though, it's not going to just be Beto's show. I kind of liked... we just won. Our U19s won in the quarterfinals. I kind of liked where Yusuf Chermiti was going in the preseason. But then sadly he got injured, had needed to have surgery. 1 point separates second and fourth. Sorry, I've got like an itchy nose right now. No, Higuita is not starting. It's Emerson Garnica. Stipe Galic is not starting. It'll be Sulis. We'll play Christian Braden up top. Bartow, no. Sure, I'll play Juan Zapata because we need to give an opportunity for Shep Boyardee to rest. Kara's going to play. Miles is going to play. Hofsteinson at the Carolero, sure, why not? Garcete, Petrozuolo, Ambundo, I like that. Sulius and Valenta, good team. We did, and it's not that I don't generally dislike Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's that I feel way too often that he's not putting in 100% effort. Either because he's scared about getting injured or he doesn't want to ruin his prospects of being transferred. I think, though, he's ruining his prospects of getting transferred by not giving a full effort. And I also don't think that the Everton strikers generally are being put in a position of success. Yeah, Doucouré can be great and has been great. Who, Calvert-Lewin could have left? Yeah, he could have. Braden, oh, he's in, and he scores. Christian Braden, his 12th goal of the year. He has very quietly scored a dozen goals. Yeah. Well, that's what I don't understand. Does he want to leave or doesn't he want to leave? And if he doesn't want to sign a new contract, then he wants to leave. So why is he still here? And I don't disagree with that, Fafundo. And I think we saw some of the quality today. Now, if only they can translate that against actual good teams. And I'm not slagging off Doncaster. No, he's been incredibly disappointing as far as his reliability is concerned. Nice ball by Timjanovic. But ultimately, we handle it. Miles Sulius to Zapata, carrying it up that left sideline. Sulius to Hofsteinson. Miles out wide. Medikara, his shot blocked out behind. I think the team just needs to start playing as a team and trusting each other. And I think we saw that today, where that lack of trust. They got away with it. I think Dwight McNeil made some questionable choices. Not trusting his teammates. There was one time he was playing the left wing. He carried the ball all the way to the right hand side. Like, he was all over the place for a while there. They eventually moved him into the middle and moved out Ndiaye, which I think Ndiaye is better out on the wing as well. Just because they were like, well, if McNeil's going to be running through the middle, we might as well just make that his position. Valenta in. Medikara taken out. Hofsteinson deflected on right into the hands of Ruiz Favaro. Signing DCL now means they need to get a Premier League get a PL. What do you mean? PL? You think Ndiaye is better as a 10? Oh, okay. That's what I thought you meant, but I wasn't sure if there was like an acronym that I was unaware of. They do, and it's not like we don't have forwards, but it's the quality. We've got Beto, who could be good. But who do we have behind him? Not counting Chermiti, who's still incredibly raw. He's only, what, 19 still? Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. I mean, the way Everton plays, it's kind of fluid anyway. It's not always easy to tell who's playing where. Mopay to the rescue. That's what I mean. Who's behind him? Neil Mopai? And Mopai looked generally good when he was with Brighton. So I was kind of excited when they brought him in. I mean, I think you can develop, but you've got to be given a chance. I think there are lots of guys who could have gotten this window. 90% of them managed to sign for Chelsea somehow, but whatever. Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, at the time, and then I very quickly was like, yeah, he's not the player I thought he was. And the fact that he scored as many goals as he did at Brentford also ticks me off. Beautiful finish by Di Matteo Valenta. Because I'm like, oh, he can score for Brentford, but he can't score for us. Now, he didn't look super impressive. They should have signed my left nut to play striker. But they made these moves that I was excited about. Bringing in Irabunum, bringing Lindstrom in on loan, bringing in Ndiaye on loan. And then they proceed to play one of them. O'Brien looked very good. In the preseason. And then he can't get on the pitch in place of Michael Keane. The fact that Michael Keane is our third choice, come on. And look, anyone opting for Forest or Bournemouth ahead of Everton is its own kind of problem. Down to 10 men, Ido Polic scores. Brings Goritza within one. Yeah, I mean, evaluating player values is not my forte. Like, in this game, I pay either 4 million or 84 million. There is no in between. Guys, come on. What the hell? Why is 10-man Goritza getting all of these opportunities all of a sudden? Istra's beating Dinamo. See, I don't even know him. I have never done that. Or maybe I did it once. Yeah, but I didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I'd kill for Richarlison back. Are you kidding me? At least he looked like a player and he tried. You could never accuse Richarlison of dogging it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so pissed at Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Because he absolutely botched up that partnership. Dude, he's a Brazilian international. Don't you knock the pigeon. Hofdingshin, Miles, come on, drill it. Oh, so very close. All right, B4, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I mean, Spurs don't really have a place for him. Or they could have if they didn't have Dejan Kulusevski. Yeah, see, I wasn't around for that era. Although Seamus Coleman, I mean, coming back off of the injury, I thought he played a great game. Osiak leading Slaven Blupo 5-1. Hoftinson, Braden turns, fires, and Luis Vivaro gets his hands on it again. Medikara, meanwhile, on a 9.7. Sent him by Zapata. Finistic sending it clear. Braden all the way back for it. Hoftinson, Miles, back for Braden. Up the right wing, Medikara settles it, sends it across, overcooks it a bit, and it will roll out for a Goritza throw. Istra with a 2-0 lead over Dinamo. Dinamo with their late season swan dive again. Nice clearance by Morrow. Good defensive play. I'm enjoying Mbundo as well. Hit me. Boom, boom, boom. Braden. Oh, Sulius just needed to tap it home. Zapata sends it in. Sulius, Braden scores. He's got a brace, his 13th on the year. Juan Zapata picking up the assist. Benfica Everton in the Europa League. Huh. Oh, those were the days. Oh, can you just imagine? Oh, Dill. I don't know if you're aware of this. I don't know when it is. I didn't check the date. But as I was trying to figure out where I could watch the Carabao Cup today, I saw on, I think, FS2, there was going to be a Vancouver FC match this week. It might have been tonight. Yeah, it was on Hulu. I don't remember who they were playing. I think it was Pacific. So I think it's a BC derby. That is the thing Dylan and I have in common. We have both managed the Vancouver FC Eagles in FM24. Now, he's doing it as part of the North American Creators League. I did it as part of my YouTube series. Come. Zapata cleared away. Pereira's got it. I love how he just directed him. He's like, pass it back to that dude. Hofsteinchen, Umbundo to Garcete. Are we like full-time wasting mode here? Pereira. Braden drops it. Hofsteinson, his shot will go agonizingly wide. Am I getting some like late summer seasonal allergies? Because my nose, man. Demand war one more time. Pride's looking to send it in from the far corner. Ooh, so very close to getting a late goal. Cleared away by Di Matteo Valente, and he's going to get his own clearance. That was somewhat wild. Dinamo managed to draw back even with Istra. It's 2-2. Braden across. Ruiz Favaro. Comes over. Deals with that one easily. So remember, I was talking last night about being one of the few actual adults in the group of adults in this production that I'm doing. So all of the over 40s are now in a group chat called The Adults in the Room. And it's a ton of very funny people. And I'm very glad to be a part of it. We have qualified for the Champions League, which means we will have $2.5 million to spend in wages, which is more than I thought, honestly. I think it's what we've got now. Yeah, it's what we have now, because we're about 500 grand under our wage budget right now. Transfer budget of 118 million, so they're letting us keep the 118 we had. I have a feeling it will be supplemented. So we are still 20 points ahead with 7 matches to go. A win in our next league match at home against Šibenik should win us the title. And you know what? Big ups to Osijek. Playing in the Europa League. Making it through to the round of 16 of the Europa League. And still managing to pull off being in second place. Unlike, say, Istra, who made it into Europe and is in utter freefall. They are pulling a Vukovar of the highest degree. We're actually favored at the Emirates against Arsenal. Is it the kiss of death? I think it's the kiss of death. No! Our best player and top scorer had a jet ski accident. And he's out 2 to 4 months. Like, seriously, why? Why? Now, the question is, who do we play? Do we play No, he's not the AF. He's the DLF. So the question is, and I'm using the squad planner just to... Stipe Galic is not playing. Is it Hafsteinson or is it the Greek Freak? The Freak is better in the air. I mean, Hafsteinson has 6 goals in 12 appearances. Mostly from that spot. More assists for Sulius. Higher pass completion, better shots on target ratio. About even on the tackles, 1 per 90. Much better on the tackle completions for Sulius. Even on the distance covered per 90. Average rating goes a little towards Bjarni Paul Hafsteinson. All right, let's reset. Miles Didenko is back, so that's good. Garnica in goal with Garcete, Petrozuelo, and Gomez as our back 3. Miles and Didenko in the midfield. Juan Carlos on the right wing. Frank on the left. Rune Lieblein at the 10. Although... yeah, Lieblein's more of that natural playmaker. Frank Sulius and... How does Di Matteo Valenta not have a number? There he does. What is going on here? Why were their numbers disappearing? Garnica, Garcete, Petrozuelo, Gomez, Miles, Didenko, Juan Carlos Lieblein, Frank, Sulius, and Valenta. Heading to the Emirates in the Champions League. Put on a good showing here, and we make our 2nd consecutive Champions League semifinal. Dejan, does it float? Ooh, sorry. Oh, that's right. Emilien Guillon. Wait, didn't we knock off Arsenal last year? Like, I feel we beat Arsenal last year. One of our former left wingers going up against our new left winger. I just remember making an observation about Emilien Guillon. No, we lost to Inter. We beat Inter... No, we lost to Inter this year, too. We lost last year in the semifinals to Inter because they went on to win. Yeah, we did. We took them on last year in the quarterfinals. 2nd consecutive year, we're taking on Arsenal in the quarterfinals. We beat them 2-1 away. And 4-3 at home. My memory may be crap, but I remember stuff like that. I'll forget the first names of all of my players, but I will remember that we lost or that we beat Arsenal in last year's Champions League. Nice play by Didenko, but Lenzi comes away with it. Gets it free to Linares on the right wing. Linares deep into the middle. Victor Lenzi puts it home, his 17th of the year. That was the guy because we had this conversation last year too. That was the guy. He keeps scoring against us. That was the guy that not me would not let me sign because he was too expensive. So we're down 1-0 to Arsenal, but it's still early. What the There was absolutely no... God damn it! I am getting so sick. I am getting so sick of having that kind of stupid bullshit happen in the Champions League, where a player makes... There's no reason why he should have ever tried to make that tackle at all. Holy hell. Down to 10 men on the road in the frickin' Champions League quarterfinal because of stupidity. Like, yeah, you want to have a guy who gets 2 yellow cards? Fine. But a 2-legged sliding tackle from behind? And Lency's in. Linyard, come on. We're like flat-footed. Back post, freak. Can't score. Can I put tackle hard on the goalkeeper? He's injured. Like, Juan Carlos is one of our best players. We lose him for the majority of this match and all of the next one. And I just don't love my options. We on it. Ugh. The guy I had and lost, and the guy that I wanted to have and never got. Combining on that goal. It's 2-0. Guillaume loses it and is able to get it. I don't understand. I don't understand this game. Like, things that would never happen in real life. Physically impossible. Look at them tick-tacking their way out of all of that pressure. Missed pen for Napoli. Trying to remember if I got him young enough where he's homegrown. Come on. 4 guys in behind the frickin' defense. Individuals. Where are you? I'm throwing the water bottle at Juan Carlos. Seemed down and pressurized. Are you fucking kidding me? You take that bottle to the face like a man. Oh, you've got to be joking. How many times are we going to win the ball and then just lose it to the guy that we just got it away from? I know we're down to 10 men. I recognize that. Frank, Sulius, go! You had Valenta. You have Valenta to your right. Come on, Beto. Open your frickin' eyes. Oh, how did he miss? I thought that was going in for sure. Yeah, part of me wants to turn on shoot on sight just for that, but then we'll just blast him over. He's not going to have to do anything. I'm getting nothing out of this team right now. Yeah, just let him dance in. Miles is exhausted. And you know what? I'm going with my initial thought. Hofsteinson is in. Garnica boots it. Right at Diaz. Sulius heads it forward. Frank's there. Frank's in. Frank shoots. Frank scores. Jean-Philippe Franck, his 5th goal of the year. It's 2-1. And we haven't even made our tactical changes yet. There they go. Let's get Braden in there. No follow-up. The only one who went for it was the guy that lost it in the first place. Hofsteinson, great clear. All right, Medikar is going to come in for Rune Lieblein, who I kind of put in place. I didn't want to take him off when Juan Carlos went out. Demand more. Lancey chips it. Oh, come on. It's got to be offside. Oh, thank goodness I was right. Still 2-1. Hey, we were down 2-0 to Barca. Of course, I had Juan Carlos for that match. Why? First goal of the year. First goal of the fucking year in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Why my goalkeeper didn't come out for that, I have no idea. Oh, that's right. Arsenal has to win. That was Jordan Pickford against Spurs, right there. And he almost got a second. This is the guy. 24-year-old Sophie Anlock's here. Go, move up. Nobody's getting forward. Just giving up. Yeah, just stand there with the ball. Great ball. Another fantastic ball. You've got to be shitting me. Shockingly, my defense is exhausted. Nobody challenges him. Just let him walk right in. Gomez, Cara. Come on, Medi. Another weak pass. And it... Another 2 goals that we're going to... At least 2 goals we're going to need to make up in the home leg. Nope. No Juan Carlos for the return leg. I mean, honestly, I don't think that's the first time he's done that. I feel like he's done that before. No gumption behind that attempt. None whatsoever. Pissing away coefficient points. You know what? I just threw the water bottle at him again. I don't think I've been this pissed off at a single player. And I've gotten pissed off at some players, let's be fair. I don't think I've been this pissed off at a single player this whole save. And now he's going to be pissed because I just fined him twice as much. And I probably could have gave he accepted his fine. Okay. Because it was a standard 1 week. I fined him for 2. Well, he's not going to be on the pitch for Šibenik either. We are going to win the title with Juan Carlos in the press box. Because he is not going to be in the squad. I have not. I've never been this aggravated at a single player. That wasn't a bad pass. That wasn't a missed tackle. That was utter rank stupidity. And there is no place for that on my team. Period. I will play Juan Zapata as my right wing if I have to. Go be champs. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, wait, no, Osiek won. I thought Dubrava won. And if Dubrava had won, Osiek would have been eliminated from championship contention, and we wouldn't get a trophy lift because we would have already won the trophy. Call my name. I'll play Stipe Galic in place of him, and I'm pissed at Galic too. But no Erwan Bartow, no Juan Carlos. Emerson Gurney. I'm not going to change my goalkeeper out unless and until I've won the title. No, get out. Chef Boyardee is going to start. Sulius is start. No, we'll start Hofsteinson. Sulius is going to start in the Champions League. Do I want Bryden in there? Let's get Franck on the bench. Julio does not belong on the bench at all. Let's go win a title. Cleanse our palate. Feels Juan Carlos should have been picked. Were you not watching the last match? Did you not see me pelt him in the face with a water bottle not once but twice? Juan Carlos did not deserve to be picked for this match. Period. And if we didn't have a Champions League match in a couple of days after this, I probably would have just gone with all of my starters, minus Juan Carlos, of course, in this one to win the title. Liebelein pushing it deep, ridden off. Yanev will clear it, corner kick. You know, make sure all the big boys are out there to win the championship. I don't even think we need to... Do we need to win? 17 points with 6 to go. Yeah, that would put 18. Yeah. We wouldn't officially win because technically OCA could go 6-0. We could go 0-6. Now, 3 points. Not a good turnover. Bubic Sibide Garnica is like, get out. I'm still angry. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to not be angry. Bryden straight into the wall. Braden. God, I can't decide. I'm just got to call him Bryden. Because I'm always going to default to that. Medikara across Hostinson. Absolute sitter. Had an absolute sitter. Kara, leave line to Danko. Kara in the middle. Save made. Cleared. I've been ridiculously gassy tonight, by the way. If you haven't been able to tell. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Who needs Rune Lieblein? We've got Medi Kara. And I'm not saying that ironically. Seriously, I mean, I think I'm done. That was so egregious. I think he's sold. He wants to go. Teams want him. I just need to get the right amount of money. And I think he's gone. Like, I don't need that kind of negativity. Oh. No, his value is low right now because we set it low. Because he was getting offers and we didn't want to sell him. So we set it at, like, we told him we'd sell him for... No, I don't remember how much. Yeah, it's not telling me what it was. But you know what? Honestly, right now, I don't give a crap. We got him for $16.75 million. I mean, look at his average ratings are fantastic. But that red car... It was his only one this year. Maybe I'm wrong. No, he did it. He did do it in the league. He got a straight red a couple of years ago. I don't know, Prescott. I'm a vindictive little bitch sometimes, and I have done far worse. But look at it. Look at how his replacement is doing. Medikara. First off, that's his seventh goal of the year. His last 3 matches, not even including this one, I don't know. He's been playing really well lately. With a 7.31 rating. The other option is what I may do against Arsenal, actually, is put Franck on the right put Chef Boyardee on the left. But I think Kara might be a better player than Boyardee, though. And Franck has been very good learning the new position on the left side, but he's naturally on the right. I think Boyardee has been a little hamstrung by the team around him. Like, I think Boyardee does so many good things, but he's relying on the kindness of his team to finish them off. And they're not obliging him as much as they should be. Oh, so close to the hat trick. Boyardee in. Oh, can't win it. Back out wide. Boyardee. Garcete blocked. Guinuni ahead. Carr around the side. Back for Guinuni. Way too much. It's February. You just realized you're unbeaten in the league. You just realized. Schmayo right in on Garnica. And Garnica looks just so much calmer and more relaxed in this match. Oh, okay. Got it. Obviously not starting your third string goalkeeper. Turned over. Oh, Didenko gets it back. Hofsteinson over the top. Bryden, Kara, across. Didenko hits the back of it. You don't have a third string keeper. But don't you need to keep players fresh? Like, not keepers. See, I'm still getting, not a rash of them, but I still get enough goalkeeper injuries that I need to have somebody around that is competent. And besides the fact you need to register too. Which is probably the only reason why you have a second string. Boyardee, low corner. Bryden, Boyardee, Guignuni. It's a little off target. Third string's just playing U18s. I mean, I took my third string, or, well, he was actually my backup, technically. I sent him out on loan. Because I figured if I'm down to him anyway, I'm already in trouble. Third string is on loan in the Bundesliga. Aside from the goalkeeper, I have two players who are under a 7 in this match. And it's Braden and Gomez. Wow. Wow, what a fit. He's not under a 7 anymore. Christian Bryden. Now I've decided to call him Bryden. You know I keep coming out with Braden, right? Christian Bryden with a beautiful delivery. Like, now I finally, my brain remembers to call him Braden. Ugh. He went full Chelsea. I don't even know how Chelsea goes full Chelsea. And they're still signing guys. They're still trying to sign guys. Like, their whole shtick this year is they have 3 times the number of players they need. And they're still trying to sign more. I'm shocked Everton isn't in talks with Chelsea to just loan in one of their players. Like, you have so many, you don't need them. I mean, how many forwards has Chelsea signed? They could. Oh, we've already maxed our loans in the Premier League, haven't? No, we haven't. We've got Harrison, we've got Ndiaye, we've got Lindstrom. Umberto Didenko. With the goal that should seal the title. Okay, so again, I've already been on the record saying that I like him as a player, but we used our one domestic loan to bring back Jack Harrison. That's what you're telling me. Everton that. That is classic Everton. Oh, man. Can we give him back in place of one of Chelsea's 18 available strikers? Up the Reds. Y'all are going to let Salah walk on a free. Two minutes. 1 minute. Boyardee. Oh. Would have been sweet if Boyardee could get that goal. Jovic gets it started. We played the 3 minutes added on. We're just waiting for the final whistle. And there it is. Yeah, but, I mean, is he going to fit in at Barcelona? I mean, and full disclosure, not my favorite player. Back to back. Real Madrid, I mean. That's what. I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus on multiple things. Back to back to back. Super Sport HNL titles for Hajduk Split. Second year in a. Wait, is it back to back to back? Or is it just our third set of back to backs? And we did it at home. Pair of goals for Mehdi Kara, Christian, I almost said Braden. Christian Bryden and Umberto Didenko. All scoring. And I won't get down on the team because we just won the title. I'm surprised Chelsea haven't put in bids for both of them. Why not, right? Still 6 matches left in the league. Fans are delighted. We have won another title. We are now 20 behind Dinamo. Shame there is not enough time left. All right, it's our second back-to-back. Wait, no, I'm confused. Oh, I was looking at it backwards. Oh, that's right, we didn't win it last year. Doi. Man of the match for Mehdi Kara. Bam, 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 bam. All right, now let's beat Arsenal. So, Nami, what do you think? Do you think Franck on the right? Boyardee on the left? Greek Freak at the DLF? Well, Franck's the new guy. He's very much in the Juan Carlos mode, just, better. Yeah, Franck can play on either side. So I guess, do I play Kara or Boyardee is really the question I'm asking. Very even here. Boyardee is a little bit faster. Carr is a better defender. Better mentals. I mean, look, I'm willing to throw it up against the wall, see what sticks. If it's not working, we make a change. Kara's got better anticipation, bravery, composure, concentration, better decision making, higher determination, better teamwork, better vision, higher work rate. Boyardee's better at free kicks and corners, is a better crosser, better dribbler, better finisher. Physically, he's got slightly better pace and acceleration, higher agility, slightly higher stamina. Carr is stronger by a little bit. Better jumping reach for what that's worth. Between a 6 and a 4 is what I mean. Higher natural fitness, better balance. Well, one could argue you need it for that particular position. Well, he's not playing the wide playmaker. We got him to be a wide playmaker before he moved away from the wide playmaker. So Kara was really brought in to be an alternative to Juan Carlos. All right, Hofsteinson is on the bench. Boyardee. Kara's going to go on to the bench. Frank is going to come out and play right wing. I'm tired of trying to find the actual guy I want. It's much easier to do it that way. Turn off my U19s. That was embarrassing. You know what? Whoever I could possibly put in those positions, I'm not going to play anyway. We know it. Garnica in goal with Garcete, Petrozuelo, and Gomez as our back three. Miles and Didenko in the midfield. Frank and Boyardee on the wings. Bryden, Sulius, Valenta. I'm not going to mess with the role at this point. We have a hill to climb against Arsenal. Let's give the revenge team talk. Let's pump up the troops and head on out to a packed Polyud. It is do or die against Arsenal. It's supposed to be 95 frickin' degrees tomorrow. We trail by 2, a position that we were in just a couple of weeks ago against Barcelona. If we can get one back early, I like our chances. Miles up the wing. Frank taken down. Get him out. Get him out. Not even a yellow. Frank to deliver the corner. It's in. Garcetti can't win the header. Valenta. Didenko blocked, and Said clears it. All right, so early pointed questions being asked by the Hajduk offense. I don't need to look at the latest scores. Let's get me the match stats. Notice this Arsenal team is sitting back a lot more than they ever did in the home leg. Frank. Too far in front for Brighton. Oh, Brighton's got it. He shoots it and he scores it. His 15th of the year. Christian Brighton makes it Hajduk 1, Arsenal 0. We are back within 1. And Ayazi. No, I don't want to make a substitution. Ayazi's picked up an injury. Let's get all over him, boys. We've played 15 minutes of the match so far. Bryden. Oh, he goes for it. Just a little bit too much behind it. Of course, we will demand more. Just one shot on target so far in the match. It's ours, but a corner kick coming up for Arsenal. Ayazi to send it in. It's short. Sulius pops it up. Loxier, his shot into the side netting. Goal kick. Come on, let me shout. For Pete's sake. Di Matteo Valenta injured. Bryden goes forward. Lieblein comes in. And we're coming up on the end of the first half. We got one back. We still need at least one more. Frank off of the throw-in into the middle. Didenko under a little bit of pressure. Hands it off to Gomez. Miles back for Gomez. Come on, don't keep back. What are you doing? Miles, Didenko. Why are we so narrow? The more we move backwards, the greater chance the highlight's going to just end. Chef Boyardee into the middle. Bryden. Oh, offside. I want a much better display in the second half. We're going attacking as well. I mean, we've got to put it all out there if we're going to win this one. All right, turned over. Oh, come on. 3 shots on goal so far for Arsenal. None of them on target. Final third throw in. Frank back to Lieblein. Miles, great touch. Lieblein in, blocked, cleared. Miles out, Frank. Oh, come on. That was horse shit. That was just way too easy. That was just, what the hell was that? That was it. That piece of garbage sequence was my Champions League. Although yeah. I mean you hit the nail on the head. But Osvaldo Gomez finally hitting the nail on the head, getting it in perfect position. And we are back within 1, but we're running out of time. Guillaume to send it in. Again, no challenge from the keeper. You have got to be absolutely fucking kidding me. I'm getting destroyed by the injured player. What absolute ridiculousness. And it just happens to pop right to Ayazi. Just football manager, just go fuck right off. Wait, that was... Here we go. Reputation ball. Yeah, but that wasn't blocked. That wasn't blocked. I've given up two of the shittiest goals to a player that shouldn't even be on the pitch right now. Like, he started the game injured. Nobody is fucking touching Loxier. I was going to finish the season tonight, but we won our championship. But I'm done. I'm so aggravated. Oh, look, Sulius is on the ground. Why would he take the shot from there? He had an entire lane to dribble into, nobody around. Like, why are all of a sudden these players so fucking stupid? How do you get a hand on that? Like, it's just 100% ridiculousness. This is absolutely patently ridiculous. Go after... I can't take this anymore. That was so monumentally disappointing. The team plays like themselves, gets within a goal, and then plays like idiots again. And then finds themselves again, but oh no, it's too close. Arsenal's supposed to win. So they play like idiots again. The only thing they did not... It's actually probably good that I did what I did. Because if I didn't, I would have thrown the water bottle and completely destroyed this team. 10.786 points Are you fucking kidding me? Let's look at the teams who scored more points than us this year. England, obviously. Italy. France, by 9 points almost. Turkey. Fucking Turkey. Spain, Germany, Portugal, Belgium, the Netherlands, Denmark. Almost, we barely scored more points than Romania, Switzerland. We are somehow still in 5th place, although I'm sure France will overtake us. We'll blow through the rest of the season next time. And I know that I shouldn't take it. It's because we all of the points earned were diluted by 7 teams. One team made 0 points because they didn't win at all. They didn't even make it into their group stage, so they're out. Istra got 1 win and out. Dinamo crapped the bed. Rijeka made it out, but got eliminated in the knockouts. Osijek made it to the round of 16 in the Europa League before getting eliminated. But we had another team in the Europa League that didn't make it out of that. So we had no teams in the Conference League, and we should have been able to tear through the Conference League. So here we are with 7 teams that earned nothing, except for us and Osijek, really. Some by Rijeka. But Karlovac, jack shit. Istra, jack shit. Dinamo, jack shit. Oh, Slaven Belupo, jack shit. They were in the Champions League. They finished behind Dinamo, and Dinamo was god-awful. I think they picked up 4 wins amongst them in 16 matches. Doesn't cut it. Doesn't cut it at all. Needs to be better next year. Absolutely needs to be better next year. I mean, I think it might be. I mean, looking at the teams, 56, 52, 50, 48 last year. Although, I don't know. 69, 69, 50. Psh, it may even be worse. It was the Brava. It was the Brava that shit the bed. Couldn't even get out or into the group stage. Hold on. Fucking very loud teenagers walking out in front of my house at 11:30 at night. We're rating Stegosaurus Vigo. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Yeah, I mean, it was because we progressed too quickly. We went from, like, I think 9th to 5th. Like that in 1 year. Weren't ready. Have yourselves a wonderful night. I will catch you on the flippity flop. Until then, watch the YouTube stuff. Bye-bye.